Hey guys, do you want to see what happens to my blood sugar when I eat this huge, and I mean huge, beef enchilada? Now this is made with a flour tortilla instead of corn. It's got about 8 or so ounces of ground beef. It's got a bunch of Mexican cheeses in there, and it has, what you would expect, tomatoes and things like that in an enchilada. I also have 4 scrambled eggs to go along with this. Now I'm about 20 hours into my fast, and I'm trying to see if the fat and protein that's in the enchilada and in the eggs will blunt the blood sugar rise of this monster right here. So this comes in at 1,314 calories, 70 grams of protein, 80 grams of carbs, 77 grams of fat, and 5 grams of fiber. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat the eggs first, then I'll eat the enchilada, and we'll see if maybe that's another little bit of hack that we can try to blunt the blood sugar rise. I've never really tested one of these before, and this thing is really, really, really substantial. So it looks delicious. I'm very hungry. So I'm going to eat this, and we'll be back in 2 hours to see what happened to my blood sugar. Okay, so it's been 2 hours since I had that huge beef enchilada, and I'm kind of shocked at the results, to be quite honest. And one thing I don't think I mentioned was that there was about 2/3 to a cup of rice that was underneath that the enchilada was sitting on. So, and if you've seen some of my other videos, I don't do very good with rice and my blood sugar. So let's see what the Signos continuous glucose monitor said happened to my blood sugar. I started out at 79, I peaked at 136, and now I'm back down to 98. Now what was shocking was that the peak was only 136, which is not great, but for what I ate, it's really, really good. And also the other thing to note is that the duration didn't last, but maybe like 20 minutes over about 115. So it was short-lived. And I think what really helped was eating the additional protein and fat that was in the eggs. You know, there was a good amount of protein in the beef and the fat and the cheese in that big enchilada, but I figured my blood sugar would go to about 170. So it was a lot of food. It was very, very good. And of course, these are my results, but you'll need to test it for yourself to see if you have the same kind of results.